on as a bajau, I need to write short stories about Sabah and so on, and then it gave me an idea. So I wrote this short story, and I submitted it for a competition in 2016. Can we go to the previous slide? Previous slide, the slide before. And then I managed to win like international competition. What I didn't expect was that I was featured on newspaper. I was like, okay, that's a surprise. And then people were really responding well, especially Sabahan said, okay, we need something like this. So that's where I got the idea of writing more short stories about cultures and indigenous cultures and all of those cultures like Bajau, Iranian, and Chinese, Kadazan in Sabah. But because I'm Bajau, can we go to the next slide? Because I'm Bajau and I'm from Kota Belud and I speak Bajau very fluently, so I started writing short stories first with Bajau. So most of these stories related to Bajau in Kota Belud. I did interview some of our teachers who are Dusun and so on, and maybe Chinese, because I want to know more of the stories. But I felt like, because it's something that can be quite sensitive, so I didn't really write something that could offend other cultures. So I felt like it's good if I started writing with my own.
Is this book or short stories?
Short stories, but it's like a compilation. Can we go to the next slide? And I actually, so I actually uploaded them online, and then I received some downloads. Like these are the teaching websites from all over teachers of the world. And some of the teachers are Malaysians, and the comments are so positive. Can we go to the previous slide? I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. So some of them are actually like some are from my childhood memory, like Galap, for example, it's like a water demon in Kota Belud. And then Sapi is a cow, and then Soto essentially was the name of my cow when I was a kid, because in Kota Belud, it's famous for cows. And then like in some other places in the world, you get dogs and pets and goldfish as your pets. Like for us, the Bajau boys, you get a cow when you're a kid. Okay, so I'll talk about that, and I'll talk about like Serimpak is the headpiece of the Bajau. So my goal here is that since I'm a teacher, I want to raise people awareness that as we need to be proud of our cultures. And we are Sabahan, we are very diverse, we are very unique. I think Sabah is very we are exotic people, aren't we? And I feel like, when I was a kid, I spoke Bajau. I speak Bajau. My mom told me that you need to be able to speak Bajau, no Malay, no English, no other language but Bajau. So when you grew up, we became teenagers, we become so conscious, oh my god, I speak Bajau, it's so kampung, and I got all of these things, galap, sapi, I don't want to talk about it, I feel so embarrassed, insecure. And then when you grow up, you go to KL, I was like, oh my god, like, you don't speak Sabahan, you don't talk about these things, But then I became aware that our cultural origins, whether you're Bajau or Chinese or Iranian or Dusun, especially in Sabah, is our strength. And I want people to embrace their identity and be proud of our cultural origins. And I wanted to use short stories as a way of it, as a way of doing it. So my goal is that I wrote all these short stories, yes. So I wanted to perhaps use it as teaching materials. And then in terms of teaching, I want my students to perhaps to tell stories and write stories about their childhood memory, about their origins, about their cultures, and then maybe we can compile it and upload them online, or maybe do something like a book, or do workshop for teachers in Sabah, how to integrate this into the classroom, which I think is very important for Sabahan. So can we just go to the next slide? And then next slide. And then some of these stories and so on. Bela is about scarecrow. So, and all of them, they have really good values, which I try to. And then Serimpak, I think if you're familiar with the Kota Belud and Bajau, wearing Serimpak is every girl's dream, oh my god, I feel like I'm a princess and so on. And then next slide. And then Soto, that's my cow, Soto. When I was a kid, I got this cow, okay, you are going to get a cow, basically cows. And then not just one, but two twin cows. And then I was so excited. So, and twin cows was very rare. But then a lady told us that twin cow was so rare that usually their life was divided. That means only live half of their life. And true enough, Soto and Siti was the female cow. So Soto died first in an accident when he was much a kid. And then 3 months later, Siti died. After Soto died, Siti became very sad, Siti stopped eating and so on, and then it died. But then the beauty about this is that in Kota Belud, the beauty of Sabah that people should be aware of, when our cows die, because we are Muslims, so we can't eat them, can't we? I mean, they die in an accident and so on. So, because for the Muslim it has to be slaughtered. So it's a tradition for us that whenever your cow die in a tragedy like that, we usually give them away to either the Kadazan community or the Chinese community. So it's a win-win situation for everyone. everybody. So when Soto died, we gave them to a Chinese family. So they were very happy, and we were very happy. We didn't have to build the whole thing. And then when Siti died, we gave them to a distant family. So that's like one of the hidden message of the beauty of being Sabahan and all of these types of cultures that we have. So that's all. Thank you.
Yeah, yay.
Cepat.